my face when it's like you. Every place I would find you. Every time we fell apart. Girl, I see it in the stars. Baby, hold my hand. Let me be your man. Let me take you away from the cold. Baby, leave me out to go.
Unfortunately guys, we have to end our travelling adventures there. I need to get back home because I got university to go to, Charles has exams to take, Mum and Dad have to go back to work. So I'm afraid that is it. No more Dubai, no more Hong Kong, we're just going back to England. Yeah, I am slightly sad to go home, but at the same time I'm also really excited because it means I get to see the dogs again. And the most exciting thing is that Yasmin will be there. We're meeting her at the airport, like she's taking a flight in from Finland now. And then when we land, hopefully she'll be there straight away. This plane is amazing, and I just really wanted to share it with you guys. Like, look how much leg room I have. I've never been able to go into a plane and have the whole thing for myself. Like, I have this tiny little room, essentially, to myself.
Champagne?
Yes, please. Thank you ever so much. That is really good. Basically, we're flying on the A380. Now, the A380, if you don't know it, is, I think it's the world's biggest passenger plane. This is how many passengers it holds. It's huge, like it runs all the way down there, and then you can go through the curtains, and there's another business class section, and it goes all the way up through there. And then through there is actually the first class seats. Now the layout of this plane is that by the windows you have one seat, and in the middle you have two, which kind of form like a little living room. So they're perfect for like couples, or even just family, friends. On the other side you just have the singular little room like this. But basically there are loads of cool features that this seat has, so I wanted to show you guys.
Okay, do you know what you're having for your meal?
Could I be really boring? Could I go for the roast tomato soup and then the roasted chicken?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Did you want the right?
I'm not so perfect, baby, are you perfect? I'm right. Girl, let me see it working. Now we close the curtains, I'm right.
Right, that is lunch done with. The lunch was really nice actually, but let's talk about the seat itself. The seat is quite big and private, and it kind of feels like you're alone, but obviously it's not like first class where the doors physically shut. So there is a small gap on the side over there where people can see in. But to be honest, if there's no one next to you, like there's no one sitting next to me at the moment, it does feel like you are completely alone. The number of windows you get varies depending on where you're seated on the plane. I've been quite lucky and I've got 2, but I think the average is about 1.5 for this. I don't know if older A380s will vary at all, but on this, I think this is the newer one, and this has 2. When you get on the plane, you'll get given a pair of noise cancelling headphones, which are much better than the ones you get in economy, which aren't noise cancelling. And then you also have a pillow, and in here, I'm not going to open it because I don't need it, is a blanket. But I used this one flight and it was really quite warm. Also halfway through the flight, I don't know if you noticed, they give you a mattress, which is it's quite thin, but it's still, because the seat's quite comfortable itself, it does make a difference. Like, it is a lot more comfier, but that basically means you can sleep. You can close the windows either by using these buttons here, so you click that, and then the window comes down, and you can stop it at any time by just clicking on the button, or carry it. It does it automatically if you leave it, so it does a full blind or a half blind essentially. These can also be controlled on the control panel next to you, so this button will do both the windows, that does one window, and that does the other window. Now the one major advantage of flying business is you have loads of storage space. Like, there are 2 lockers on the side, a place for your shoes just in front of the seat, and you could even probably cheekily use the big side locker over there. Also, something I'm doing is I'm putting all my lenses and wallets and stuff in the top storage. Like, it's not very big, but it's good for your little items like mobile phones and stuff. Now something which is quite cool is the seat comes with its own bar, and in the bar is stuff like water, orange juice, lemonade and Pepsi essentially. But drinks is a big thing on this flight. Like honestly, I've had 3 or 4 glasses of champagne now and a gin and lemonade. Like honestly, every single bit of alcohol is free here and you could just go mad, like absolutely mad. There is actually a big bar in the back and I'm not allowed to film and talk with the microphone, but I will show you it in a second, just bear with. Now the reason most people fly business, of course, is because of the seat, and it's much bigger and much better than the economy seat. There are a number of ways you can control the seat, and the primary one I always use is by pressing the 4 buttons on the side. This can make the seat go forward and backwards depending on when you're eating or not, and also put it into an upright position, a lounging position, or then a lying down position. Another really cool way of controlling the seat is using this iPad-like device, which is on the side of the chair, which unlocks by pressing this button supposedly. There we go, it did it. The thing about this iPad device is you can control the massive TV which is in front of you, and you can use it to watch films, TV programs, get information about your flight, the cameras, what's going on outside. You can pretty much do everything using this iPad, so it is perfect. But if the iPad's too far away and you can't be bothered to reach it, then there's also a handy little remote on the side over there, which you can pop out like this, and then this thing can be used to play games on the screen as well. So if you don't want to play Battleship and stuff like that, you can use this as your game controller. Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? And of course, the final thing, you have all your power sockets, so you can charge your laptop, charge your phone. You can even put in an HDMI cable and use that as a big screen, I think. But overall, this seat is absolutely incredible. Of course, the downside is it costs a hell of a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much, just look it up. Too much, I'd say. So it's definitely a cheaper and better alternative to first class. Like if I had to choose, I'd rather go here and save the money over first class, because it is a significant difference from economy. But I don't think first class is going to be a huge difference apart from the privacy side of things from business. So unless you're a celebrity, you don't really need first class. But yeah, that concludes my Emirates business class chair review. I'm pretty sure other airlines will differ from this, so if you want to see other airlines, just type in the airline followed by seat review. I'm sure you'll find something. But yeah, I hope you learned something, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it.
Don't you know you're so sexy, the way you move your body up and down. I wanna tell you how beautiful you are, but you know where to be found. I try to protect you from the hands you left you. Broke my heart right there. All I do is stare, know you never forget.